Before we get into this video any further, I just want to say this. All right. Your value as a person, okay, is not equal to the number of partners you've had. And that goes for men and women.
What up, YouTube? I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. And it's been a while, but we are back with another burning question. Guys, you know we hit that 1,000 subs. Appreciate it again. Just wanted to say a couple things before we get into it. Remember, I'm doing the giveaway, $100 Amazon gift card. In order to win, you need to be subscribed to the channel, follow me on Instagram, which will be linked down below, and I'll have instructions on the Instagram on how to win. All right, so we'll probably have a winner in a couple weeks here. Let a couple more people see the videos and get a chance to enter. New goal, 1,250 subs by the end of August. It's a big goal, some size miles on the prize, but appreciate it if you guys help me out. Also, I'm looking for someone who can make me an intro for my videos. So anybody watching, if you guys got the skills, hit me up, email me, knighttalkstv@gmail.com. I pay well, all right? Okay, let's get into the video. All right, guys, so, you know, I've been making some funny content. I've been doing some reactions. She belongs to the streets, and I did another one. It was a double standards reaction. People talking about the double standards between men and women. So one common thing I found through all these videos is people seem to always discuss the body count issue, the body count issue, the body count issue. That was the main theme of the double standards video. So I thought, you know, why not break this down? Let's get into it. So the question of the day is, does body count matter? All right. And make sure you watch to the end to get the full scope of this. All right. Don't be clicking off early. Watch to the end so you can really see what's going on here. All right. Now, let's jump into this. What is body count? Well, body count is simply the number of people that you have slept with. All right. And we're not talking about someone you made out with or someone, you know, y'all just played around a little bit. I'm talking doing the deed, doing the whole home run, going all the way. All right. So let's talk. When dealing with a new person, your past relations may and usually does become a conversation topic at one point or another. People are curious of their partner's past, men and women, and they care for different reasons. It helps you get the idea of who your partner is as a person, their bedroom experience level, and ultimately, if it's someone you want to continue with. All right, so let's talk about why body count may or may not matter across the two genders. All right, and we're just talking men and women here. Obviously, I know there's, you know, I know all that. We're just talking about men and women on this one. All right, so let's start with the ladies. All right, ladies, they want to know because they want to gauge their partner's experience level. Women typically don't care about body count and usually would prefer if the man is more experienced. Women like a man to be able to take control of things and set the tone. The more experience he has, the more likely this will be a satisfying outcome. Now, still, there are women who do judge men for the number of partners they had. You know, they call them players or man garden tools, for lack of better words, whatever you want to call them. But don't let it fool you. All right. It usually doesn't matter. Some women usually don't even want inexperienced men. You ever heard a woman say, God, I just can't wait to be his first? I ain't never heard that. If you have, let me know. All right. Let's talk about the men. Now, it's a little different with men. Men want to know a woman's body count, quite frankly, to know whether or not she's easy. And men, I'd say it's about 50-50 on if they care or not. Some do, some don't. One thing I've noticed, though, the type of guy who does care and the type of guy who doesn't care seem to be two totally different types of men. Now, that's a different video for another day. We can get more into that later if you want, but right now we're just talking about this. All right. Men like challenges, and if a girl's easy, it's typically something we don't value as much. Just like in life, things that you work harder for are more valuable to you. All right? Things that come easy are a dime a dozen. They're easily replaceable. Okay? You take pride in something that is of higher value, and therefore you treat it better. When men are courting women for a serious relationship, they're thinking about the future with this woman. Okay? If they choose to marry you, this is an investment, and marrying someone that may be promiscuous might be a bad business deal. All right. So, and let's keep it real. Men are egotistical. All right. And the more partners a woman has, it's more of a challenge and more comparison. Therefore, a lot of men might be intimidated and may not want to live up to the challenge of being good enough. It's just honest. It's truth. All right. Now, before we get into this video any further, I just want to say this. All right. Your value as a person, okay, is not equal to the number of partners you've had. And that goes for men and women. If you're a woman who's been around or a man with very little experience, it doesn't mean anything, right? Doesn't mean you aren't smart, talented, funny, caring, loving, nothing like that, okay? This video is to break down why people discuss this topic, and a chunk of people may or may not feel a certain way. That's all this is for, okay? This is not to demean anyone. This is not to make anyone feel bad about what their situation may or may not be, okay? So keep that in mind. This does not equate to your value as a human being. All right. Now, let's talk about the truth and the American Pie theory. All right. Now, some people don't see the point in even worrying about body count at all on both sides, because some feel that the person will lie anyway, which is true a lot of the time. And they lie for different reasons. All right. Now, for any younger people watching, there's a movie. It came out in 2001. It's called American Pie 2. And I have discussed this in older videos. But there is a scene where they're discussing body count and how many people this guy and girl who used to date hooked up with while they were at college. They both lie. All right. He says more, she says less. And they implement the multiply divide by 3 rule.
Hey, Vicky only slept with one guy since we went out. I mean, that like makes me 50% of her entire guy-related life.
You. She didn't sleep with one guy. She slept with at least 3.
What?
When a girl tells you how many guys she slept with, multiply it by 3 and that's the real number.
For ladies, what they tell you, you multiply that number by 3. And for men, you divide that number by 3. Okay? So for example, if a chick's like, yeah, I've hooked up with 5 dudes. That could be in the ballpark of like 12 to 15. Okay? And for men, if a dude tells you, yeah, I've hooked up with 12 chicks, it could be like 3 or 4. All right? So that's the rule. All right? Now, of course, this isn't always true. But seriously, most of the time, men and women do lie about their number depending on who they're discussing this with. If body count didn't matter, though, why would everyone lie about it? Women don't want to be viewed as easy, and men don't want to be seen as unable to attract women. It is that simple. All right? That simple. Obviously, I'm not saying everyone lies about this. I'm not saying that. All right? A lot of people will tell you the truth. You know, some people aren't ashamed of it at all, you know, whether it's high or low. So I'm not sitting here saying this for everybody, but a lot of times, and I know y'all, people watching this, I know y'all have seen videos where women have literally talked about how they lie to guys about the number of people they've been with. Okay. Next topic, satisfaction. Let's talk about the satisfaction portion of this. Okay. Let's keep it real. The more people you've had, the more likely you've done more than the average person in bed. So an average or below average lover may leave you feeling bored in the bedroom. In this case, you may want to cheat or leave. You may find your eye wandering or longing for an old lover. This is something men typically think about. If a guy knows she's been around, he may not be up for the challenge of trying to live up to the other men who have pleased her. This goes for women too. I just think it's something that men think about a lot more, all right? Especially going into what I was talking about earlier. Most women don't care. But we all know there's been a time where a girl's told the truth about the number, and that dude was probably like, I don't know. But let's keep going. Values. All right. I personally think the level of care someone has for this subject is going to get into how they are raised growing up. I think people raised by both parents and have seen a strong family structure would tend to value a partner with a similar upbringing. Typically, these people see the value in quality over quantity and put a focus on finding the right partner and building a future and a family other than playing the field for a while. I think this applies to men and women. Just like with everything I've said, this doesn't mean everyone who is in a single parent household will be promiscuous and everyone who is in a two-parent household will not be. All right? This is just in general. It's always outliers. You know, sometimes, there's the people we see who they're just like their parents. Whatever their parents did, they did the same thing. But then there's some people you see, they're like, I want to be nothing like them. So they go the exact opposite direction. So, guys, this is not a one-size-fit-all conversation. All right, so let's break this down. All right. Simply put, it's hard for men to get women. All right. The better his ability to do that, he's going to be looked at as more valuable. Okay. This means he has something going for him in one way or another, whether he has money, he's good looking, he's funny, he's smart, he has a good personality, whatever it is. Men who get women are looked at by other women as valuable. Tell me I'm wrong. Chicks always go for the same dude. The dude that every girl likes is the chick that every girl wants. Especially for you younger folks. All you younger folks, you know it to be true. All right, now on the flip side, it is easy for women to get men. So with that, ladies can be more selective on who they are with. If they choose to give it up to whoever, men don't value that as much, okay? Because us as guys, we know you can go on your phone, send out, wanna hook up to 10 different guys in a text. I'd say 8 out of 10 will probably hit you back and say yes. Went in my phone, texted 10 women, said wanna hook up. I'd be lucky if 1 responded back with yes. Okay. If 3 hit me back with yes, that's a freaking win. I'd be like, oh man, look at the options. But it's true. It's true. That's what it comes down to. All right. Men of value want women of value. Typically, guys who have something going for themselves, they don't want a girl who's for everyone. They don't want a fun time girl. They might, listen, just because your body count's high, don't mean guys won't talk to you, hook up with you, hang out with you. None of that doesn't mean that. But some of the guys you may be wanting the most may be looking at you like, you're just a fun time. And that's just the nature of the game. It's just how it is, guys. It's the opposite effect. It's just how it goes. And that's what it comes down to. So let's kill the question as to why it matters, all right? That's why it matters. I'm telling you why it matters to some people, okay? But let's answer the ultimate question as to does it truly matter? So the answer isn't black and white. Yes, it does matter, and no, it doesn't matter, okay? Both are right. Because in some situations, it is going to matter, and some it's not. Some people do not care. There are going to be men who will wife you up. They might pretty woman you. They might be like, yo, she looks good. We get along. Like, I don't care if she's been with 300. I don't care if this is Sparta. I'm still on that. All right. And there's girls who will be like, I don't care that I'm his first or, you know, second. I'll teach him, whatever. I like him. Don't matter. So everyone's going to have a different answer to this. But there are a lot of people that this is going to matter to. And the people it's going to matter to most are men. All right, let's keep it real. Men are going to care about this more than women. They do care about it more than women. It's a fact. It is. Okay. So, guys, this isn't something that I think should be harped on crazy. I don't think everyone should be. I don't think the main thing you should look at in a person is how many people they've been with. But I do think it gives you an idea of the type of person you are going to be with. And I think if you know what you want in life, you should go accordingly. Okay? If you know that you want a family and you want someone who's going to be faithful and stay with you and possibly not stray, you might want to go for someone who hasn't been around as much. All right? But if you know that you just want to have fun for the rest of your life, not take anything too serious, who cares, man? Live your life, have your fun. If you know you want to be a bachelor your whole life, live your life, have your fun. Okay? This is what it is, gentlemen and ladies. So, I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. Thought this would be fun to get into this on a deeper level, break it down a little bit. Guys, if you want to win that gift card, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Knight Talks TV. It will be linked down below. And I will toss the social media links right there so you can see those. And it's the same on everything, all right? Guys, I'd appreciate it if you like this video. Help me hit my new goal, 1,250 subs by the end of August, guys. So, I will be back on Wednesday with a reaction. Peace.
That's ISO. Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse.